We're at 9400 Balcom Avenue in Northridge, California, performing a video sewer inspection through the front 2-inch roof vent, and we're going to attempt to get out to the city sewer and take a look at the condition of the sewer line. We could not locate any mainline cleanouts whatsoever on the property, and this is the next best way to try and get into the sewer line without having to pull a toilet. If we pull a toilet, we may have an issue getting hung up and not being able to get through all the turns with the santee and the closet bend and all those fittings. So we're going to run through this 2-inch roof vent and see if we can get all the way out to the city sewer. We may have to end up running some water to try and help us get all the way out. There's the roof line and the pool in the back of the property, and that is the front of the property. There's our 2-inch roof vent at the front, and hopefully it's a straight drop into the sewer. We might get lucky enough that we might be able to push all the way out through the city sewer and be able to view the entire sewer line. Okay, we've got ABS plastic pipe so far, and we're about 25 feet, 30 feet to the front of the house. May transition there possibly to clay, or it may run out ABS plastic all the way. And we got something out in front at 46 feet, and we'll try and mark this on the way back after at about 45 feet. This may be a clean out that may be buried. We're showing a fitting that's coming off the top, and then we're going to transition to clay pipe, so we should be out of the house. So there may be a mainline clean out that's buried out in front. We'll try and locate that later. Little tiny separation and offset on this joint, but not terrible, and it's still in maintainable condition. It's just a short piece of clay so far right here. And we had a short piece of ABS plastic at 47 feet. Don't know exactly why, but we'll see if we can locate these areas after and take a look. It almost looks like there's two clean outs. You got one that's just outside the property, and then you go out a little ways and then you got another fitting. We'll take a look, and then we transition back to clay again. So we'll check those joints after. We're at 50 feet, and the joints in the clay appear to be in decent shape, maintainable condition, and we have joints about every 4 to 5 feet. That joint looks to be in maintainable condition as well. No major breaks or major offsets. This one's got a minor offset again, but nothing major there. That joint again looks to be in maintainable condition. That joint looks good. That joint's offset just a tiny bit, but not terrible. That joint looks okay. That joint looks to be alright. That joint looks okay. And that joint looks to be in decent condition. That joint's got some severe offset. You can see at the top where you can see the whole face of the pipe, and then we kind of drop down into that area at about 100, 104 feet, 105 feet. We'll mark this area afterward. This joint can be problematic, can leak, can get some heavy root intrusion in that area because it is offset. That hub most likely at the bottom is cracked or broken for it to drop that far down. This appears to be our 4 to 6 inch transition out by the property line, and we'll be able to tell. We should have about a 30-foot lateral before we drop into the city sewer, just to make sure. We're at about 110 feet. Should end up at about 140 feet, 145 feet before we drop into the sewer. It does appear to be the 6 inch transition. Those were the transition fittings there. I believe we're in the 6 inch from what we can see. I would normally check it, but going up and down on the ladder, very time consuming. We'll just double check it this way. And if we are not in the city sewer at about 140, 145, then we'll back up and start locating. We'll have to go up and down, locate numerous times. That joint appeared to be okay. That joint appears to be okay. That joint appears to be okay. That joint looks to be okay. A little debris in the line. That joint looks to be okay. Try and get into the city sewer and hopefully we can wash the camera off. A little debris on it. That saddle joint looks to be okay there. We're down in the city sewer now. Got some water in there. I'm gonna pull back. We dropped into the city sewer right here. That is our drop into the city sewer. See that right here at 145 feet. And that is our transition joint to the city sewer. And our saddle appears to be in good condition. Don't see any issues there. What we're going to do is we're going to run water on the other side of the house for a moment. We're going to go down and run the kitchen area and run the powder bath. This way we can take a look and see where the tie-in is. I believe the tie-in is behind us. So we want to run water just to double check. And then we'll also locate, we're going to pull back. We're going to pull back and we're going to locate that one area that had that large offset in the joint. The 6 inch lateral looks to be in pretty good condition. The 4 inch clay also appears to be in fair condition. Just that one area, that will become a problematic area. Making our turn. Coming back up. Now we're in our 4-inch sewer line. And we're actually getting hung up right there, getting stuck on that joint. So we're going to go down, we're going to run water. We're also going to locate this joint. The camera picture will get kind of fuzzy with the go down and locate. Okay, we've located this large offset and toward the front of the yard on it's on the south side of the walkway of the house, but on the north hand side of the driveway in between that area, and it is marked with a yellow flag, approximately 5 feet 8 inches deep. Now we've got water coming behind us, and we'll pull back and just make sure that there isn't a separate branch line that needs to be run with the camera. If it's coming from behind us where our ABS plastic is, then we know that it goes across under the house, under the slab, and there's only one major sewer line that goes out on this side of the house. That's what we want to find out with the water running. If we see that it does come in at a Y or a T before that ABS plastic, then we know that we do have a branch line somewhere. And it is coming from behind us, so now we know that there's only one major sewer line that's coming out on this side of the house. We're going to locate this line. We're going to try and locate and see if we have mainline clean out that's buried. Apparently we have a test fitting right here to test all the house lines when the sewer and the waste lines were originally underneath the slab of the house. Could not locate a mainline clean out, but we did locate the sewer. It is approximately about 3 feet deep. Right at this point, clean out should be installed. Water's still coming back, coming from behind us, which will probably pull back to the tent and see that tie-in. We are underneath the slab of the house, and there's our tie-in right here. So we are under the slab of the house. So that powder room and the kitchen does come all the way across to the hall bathroom and tie in. Now we should, and we're coming back to that hall bathroom vent and pulling up. Now we're going up the vent. And that concludes our video sewer. So we have marked out the area, and we've also marked out where that major offset is.